Yo, everybody, we're back. All right, so what we're gonna talk about is basically, and oh my goodness, we just hit that wall right there. But yeah, what we're gonna talk about is basically Blox Fruits, and it's basically its comeback. All right, so I've been saying this for a long time, but a lot of people out there say Blox Fruits is such a bad game, and I've been saying that Blox Fruits isn't really a bad game. It's just that they have been slacking off a lot, and I think most of you guys agree with me. An update every once a year is like pretty bad, honestly, especially considering the fact that they could do so much more with the resources that they have. But Blox Fruits is in no way a bad game. Like, it's genuinely a pretty good game considering how old this game is. It was made in 2019, but it was in development for earlier than that. So they were working on this game probably 2018, and that was like ages ago. That's literally ages ago, honestly. So seeing them so willing to rework a lot of the stuff in their game is actually kind of exciting, and the fact that now they are kind of focusing and realizing that one update per year is just not enough. Like this announcement right here, and them saying that them saying basically that we don't want all of you to wait 1 year for one update. That's just not fair for the players. It's really just a pretty big announcement, and that alone just really already makes me happy. Let's just hope that they're not scamming us, because this isn't really the first time it's happened. Like, I saw this one comment in my last video saying, we've played these games before, because we really have played these games before. And I'm not talking about Blox Fruits, I'm talking about the developers of this game making promises that they can't keep, right? I mean, this game isn't bad, it really isn't bad. And the reason why I'm saying the Blox Fruits comeback is because Blox Fruits for a long time now has been pretty lackluster. And I'm not saying that their updates are bad, I'm just saying that they're not doing that much with the game anymore. An update every single year, one update every single year. There are games out there that could update like once a month, once every 2 months, and I think that's a very good, happy medium, being able to update once a month and stuff like that, or once every 2 months and releasing small reworks. I think that would actually be pretty nice. But really, one thing that I kind of like with this right here is the fact that they are being more open, right, with their communication here. They're basically saying, they're laying their cards on the table, saying, okay, this is what we're gonna be doing. We understand your frustration with us of waiting 1 year for a single update, and this is essentially what we're doing. We're gonna be releasing 2 new fruit reworks. It's gonna be coming in the next few weeks. We're gonna be giving guys a trailer. We are gonna deliver more consistent updates, which they said right here. Focus on fruits and not other filler contents. That's basically what they said, and that is communication. That's something that Blox Fruits has been lacking for a while now. Them saying, we know we've not been doing the best we can, and we're gonna try to do the best that we can. And it's very nice to see that Blox Fruits is now starting to do stuff like that, because I mean, RELSEAS is gonna be releasing this year, right? So if RELSEAS is gonna be releasing this year, Blox Fruits is about to have some competition, and when people see that RELSEAS is updating consistently, like once a month, people are gonna start asking Blox Fruits, why can't you update at the same time frame? If RELSEAS can update like once a month, and they're a game that's pretty much on the same size as Blox Fruits, and I'm gonna say it right now, Blox Fruits is a good game, but RELSEAS is a completely different beast in terms of mechanics, right? So games like RELSEAS will be way harder to update, and if people see RELSEAS update like once every month, people are gonna start asking Blox Fruits some questions. They're gonna ask questions like, if this game can do it, why can't you? Especially since RELSEAS will also be in that anime One Piece niche, and that will be kind of crazy. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're also starting to now really dive deep and dig deep and start working on more updates consistently, because once RELSEAS releases, which is their biggest competition, it might drive, or it might show people just how how much work can truly be done with Blox Fruits. Because again, I'm not saying Blox Fruits is good, I'm not saying Blox Fruits is bad, or that RELSEAS is just that much better. I think Blox Fruits is good, and for some people Blox Fruits is better. It's just that Blox Fruits doesn't have that much work being put into it these days, right? I feel like they could be doing so much more with this game. Like, to put it into perspective, RELSEAS was made, or the Rel brothers started development on RELSEAS around update 17 part 3, which was 2 years ago. Essentially, they made an entirely new game that is, in my opinion, slightly bigger than Blox Fruits in 2 years, right? And in the same time frame, Blox Fruits in those 2 years have not made that much significant changes. And I feel like they could have completely reworked everything in the game. Maps, user interfaces. They could have completely reworked everything within those 2 years. Yet here we are, even though a lot of stuff have already been reworked, there's still the outdated user interface. There's still some outdated stuff such as maps, you know? There's still outdated models and other stuff. So I'm not really saying Blox Fruits is bad. I'm just saying that there's still a lot of work that they can put into it. And from the looks of it, they are going to be doing stuff like that now, which is actually pretty good to see. It really does look like they're going to be working on this game a little bit more often now, which is very nice to see. Everybody, round of applause, because hopefully if they're not lying, we're going to be eating good. So yeah.